Hi, today I'm here with my March daily pages in my Hobonichi A6 Avec that I do my daily journaling in. And we are doing the pages for March. And just jumping right off, I love that they have the little page for like goals for the month, or however you want to use it, but like a little introductory page before you start in with the dated pages. And I've been just putting one of my calendars from my sheets, my collage sheets I do over on Patreon, on there, and then just writing a little bit about my goals. This month I knew I needed to be making art for upcoming art fairs that will be starting in April. So I knew I needed to do that, and I also had jury duty, so I was kind of leaving my schedule a little up in the air. This is the third time I've been called to jury duty, and both of the other times I ended up actually serving on the jury through a trial. So I, just had the expectation that I would need to have some days set aside. I ended up not needing to go in at all, so that was fine. So jumping right into the first, this little reminder about jury duty. The first is always the day that or almost always the day that I put my collage sheets out for Patreon, so that always feels like a big, accomplishment, I guess, a big thing to get those done. I'm also doing the 100-day challenge that started in February, but I'm doing every day my sketchbook as well as walking, so I make mention of that sometimes in here. And so this was one of my stickers from my Etsy shop that I, kind of used to motivate myself. And then going on, I worked on taxes that day. Most of these are printables from my own sheets, usually on Patreon, but I do use some other artists too, and I'll have those listed in the description below so that I don't have to worry about missing anybody. But just going on through, and I keep these small pages are quick to fill up, and they've worked well for me. I previously, the past 3 years before this, I've used A5 size, and so this was an adjustment to jump down to this A6 size, but it's been working okay. So I'm so far happy with that. It kind of frees up space to do some other journals. I have a number of other books that I work in for various different purposes, like a work planner and different things like that. And so I've been having maybe a little bit more time, a little easier time doing that. I have the sketchbooks. I have what I call a faith journal. I'm doing the 5-year daily journal, and really loving that and keeping up with that, and just some other assorted things. So I do enjoy being able to do this small size. I feel it makes me feel very successful to get these done. I don't know if every year this is what I'll want, but so far this year that's working good for me. I did some of these pages on Patreon videos of Journal With Me, so if you want to see those, hop on over there. And that brings to the end of the month, and I'm all ready to jump into April now. So, okay, I also thought I'd share with you today my 5-year journal now that we finished the first quarter of 2023, and just show you how that's coming as I add in the second year now for me. I started it in 2022 and continuing it on. I did stick in this. I had, in my Patreon printables, for April Serenity Prayer, and especially this line about reminding us to living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time. And I thought that was fitting for in here. It's just a collection of days, over the 5 years, but how precious each one is. So, getting here to the beginning, here on the first, I'm being a little bit more mindful of being able to use this other page, and so that's something that I'm doing a little more of this year. I love the look of it kind of extending over here. I may have to go back and, add some more. So I'm still a little bit reserved because I've got 3 more years to go. So not doing a whole lot, but you can kind of see sometimes I'm doing a little bit more this year than I did last year. So there's the first. I'm just going to go ahead and flip through these without comment. And I'm just doing a variety of things on these pages. Started adding in photos here and there. I'm still pretty cautious about adding photos in because they do bulk it up, and I don't want, to get too carried away with that. But I am doing a little bit more drawing and painting in here. It is fun to look back, like, the volcano that erupted the year before, things like that, to see what's on. So it's already, even though I'm only in my 2nd year, it's already fun to look back and see what happened on the previous year. Some art I made, I'm also trying to, document that a little bit more because I think that would be fun to look back on. I love pages like this where I illustrate and kind of tie in, like both of these years are kind of tied in together. It's very fun. Sometimes I try to be mindful of matching colors, and other times I don't worry about it. And there we are at the end of March. So that's a quarter of 2023 done in my 5-year Hobonichi. Starting to get a little chunky, but still definitely manageable. Really enjoying this. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.